We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And now pitch on the way. Nick Ahmed is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Ketel Marte swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Really?
Mays connects and sends it deep to left. Gone!
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is in there with an RBI triple. And they are just teeing off on him right now. And even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. Into the box, Orlando Cepeda pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta on the move. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the base.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
At the plate, Omar Vizquel in the dirt, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's safe. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might steal full.
One run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Reined in. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Fielded cleanly. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Roy. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Vargas calls for it. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Will Clark. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Leak pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Weak roller right side. Barehanded on the hop. Hats off to that one. But not only do they take the... So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Eduardo Escobar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Kingman will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now batting, Christian Walker. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now at the plate, Orlando Cepeda. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Dave Kingman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Cepeda stands at first with one out. Down the third baseline. To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Coming to the plate now, Omar Vizquel. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. 2 out with the man at first. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, and no one will track it down. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. For the Giants, lead to a run in the inning. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit back toward the mound. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ildemaro Vargas goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Starling Marte stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in for Arizona. Still 8-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Out in front of it, strike one. Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number one. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Willie Mays. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Joe Morgan. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leak into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. At the plate, Nick Ahmed comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you
now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Fouled off. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it threw in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Ketel Marte will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Clark's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. And the pitch.
Peralta.
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Will Clark. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
On to first to complete the double play.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in once again, Orlando Cepeda. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the first baseman,
Christian Walker is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1-1 the count. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Christian Walker becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder Dave Kingman.
Kingman.
Scooped up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
Ready for another shot now. Omar Vizquel singled homer run in his last time up. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Marte. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on him. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. First pitch of the at-bat, hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. (0-1) here it comes. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Oh, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now back.
Into the box, Joe Morgan, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Giants stepping into the box. Ildemaro Vargas will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Ildemaro Vargas goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starling Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Merrill Kelly gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Merrill Kelly.
Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. The throw into second.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
The right fielder.
So in now for San Francisco, Orlando Cepeda. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Dave Kingman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Buster Posey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. 7th inning ready to roll, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Ketel Marte is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And the pitch.
Peralta.
David Peralta is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. Just about given up. Corbin Martin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Willie Mays. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan, and it's fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Into the box now, Will Clark. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now both runners on the move. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, Willie McCovey. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score, the runner from third.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Orlando Cepeda. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Clark is on his way home. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Dave Kingman. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. First pitch on its way. Christian Walker is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Christian Walker is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Stephen Vogt stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. One and two now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Kingman's got it and the side is retired. He's through 8 with the shutout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Omar Vizquel. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
In now, Johnny Cueto. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Willie Mays. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Ildemaro Vargas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Tim LeCastro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Grounded back up the middle. Vizquel picks it up. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 15-0 the final in this one. The Giants